has his swan song here tonight in his hometown of Austin, Texas. As we are underway here at Bolt Stadium for week 13, a big clash here for both these sides. East versus West, Toronto versus Austin.
That's fine, play on.
Finds himself in Austin, gets married, now in the USA Eagles squad, the tour of the United Kingdom with Gary Gold. In a few weeks, it's a pretty good 12-month stint, if you ask me, Brian. As they've got numbers to the left. Halai, quick hands, Morath, even quicker. Ilan Padaki is very close. Very close indeed. Let's have a listen in to Luke Rogan. His conversation will be critical here. Well, the retiring Butch Nuenschwander, he gives him the green light. It's 5 points on the board for Austin.
And here's Dodson. Watch again. Halai on the outside, Breitenbach on the outside, can't free the arms, sets it back, offload to Campbell, and then Morath. Sneaky little pass around Joaquin Tucalet.
Go around,
Kutsi at the back.
Around, no, around.
Oh, now it opens up for Austin. Kutsi. He brings the pod back together here as they push their way to the line. Toronto at 6s and 7s. He dodges it down. Kutsi gets the second try for AG Rugby.
Working together.
There's the crash. Now they'll go again. Diana.
Stay there, stay there, stay there.
Well met by Halai. Quick hands. Oh, there's numbers. Tucalet! Tucalet, the Argentinian superstar. He gets the try, and the Arrows, just like you called, Brian, they're right back in the mix here with that 5-pointer.
Easy ball. And at Miera's first receiver off the corner there, it gives Will Kelly an opportunity to stand outside. Now there's an extra attacker on the right-hand side of the field. Open side right there. The pass goes out. Gotta love the pressure coming from the burnt orange right now.
That one tipped up. You can see the conditions of the ball. Cowley barely being able to get that pass out to his left. Now he comes down the short side again. Puts you with a touch. Akina slices through. Dom Akina, a moment of brilliance from the number 8, gets it done. And Austin, they will go to the sheds with a wet sail.
And he just sneaks through the defense here. No one's going to catch him.
Talked about mismatches. That time Pat Lynott just caught flat-footed. He feeds his inside center and Bryce Campbell. Now Cowley will come to the right. Akina. Try score at the end of the first half. Diana's got up a little wobbly there from that collision with Akina. Two number 8s colliding. Now Morath, little pass. Breitenbach. Oh, sublime skills. As he dots it down. Was it forward though? That's the question. Luke Rogan, he's got no problem with it.
Runs through the passing lane and gives the option to Breitenbach. Good carries here. Akina just finds a way to gobble up an extra meter. Lerome White with another good carry. And then watch Morath here. He waits for the defender. It's Lesage comes out of the line, creates that gap.
Mason safe underneath it, finds Morath. They shift the ball from right to left. Now Akina with some space. Look at the speed of Dom Akina. The 8 on his back, but running like a winger. Dom Akina, individual brilliance, 7 points. His second try off the game.
And then Akina, just cherry picking. He's loitering out on the corner because he's got Mike Shepard in front of him. That's a mismatch.
Oh, picked off. Look who it is. Look who it is. Go to the Rome. Put down the gas and not going to catch him this week. Oh, the Rugby Network, they had an absolute field day. They are going to lose their minds over this. The servers are going to shut down. The Rome White, he's picked it for 7.
A great teammate. And a little bit of gas in the tank. You don't see a lot of props going the distance.
He's now Toronto. Again with the ball. Wide pass, quick hands, Lesage over, rolls and jots it down. Benny Lesage, he'll pick up 5 points for the Arrows. And there's a little fight left in the boys in blue and white.
Is basically defending all night. Haven't seen a lot of line breaks. Haven't seen a lot of ball in the hands of Jones and Lesage. If you're Sam Harris, you got to be comforted by a good, solid win, a bonus point victory. The execution that they've lacked tonight is something that can be cleaned up.
We talked about New Orleans, Brian, their stretch, all on the road. It's the same for Austin after tonight. They don't have another home game. They're going to have to get it done away from home. It's been a tough year for teams traveling in the MLR. In particular, the West Coast teams haven't fared well when going east.
It's been interesting hearing from some of the foreign-born players that are used to traveling around New Zealand, Australia, and just how far it is in the United States to get from one city to the next. And, you know, you go coast to coast, 3,000 miles, hours on an airplane, and it's something that a lot of these players are unaccustomed to, and it takes some time to adjust to.
You think about players who've come from the UK, they've taken a bus everywhere, even at an international level. England plays Wales, you take a bus, Chris Robshaw. You know. Now all of a sudden, yeah, you're jumping on a plane, flying coast to coast. It's a challenge. Roach, oh, opportunistic. Hugh Roach, back yourself. Roachy for the corner. And there it is, the exclamation mark for Austin. AG's dot it down. Hugh Roach off the bench. 2 intercepts from the front rowers. They're getting it done, Brian.
Take your forwards and you string them out in the backs a little more often.
The lessons learned of 2021, this squad the majority will stay together next year. Surviving this, coming out the other side with some positives, like this right here, as they pick up another try. This time, Mitch Richardson, his first touch is a good one as he dots it down the corner.
Behind the scrum, goes to the right, freezes the defense.
Get a better vantage point
Look to convert from the sideline into the setting sun over the western plains of Texas. No good. 47-21. They're rugby players. They're hard men. But at the end of the day, they're human too. They need contact with their loved ones, with family, with familiar surroundings. And that will wrap things up here at Bold Stadium. An emphatic win, 47-21.